en résidence. Faites votre choix en ligne sur école.impactmontréal.com. Les places sont limitées alors. Vite! Soyez des nôtres pour le prochain match du FC Montréal au complexe sportif Claude-Robillard le samedi 4 juin à compter de 15 heures face aux Rhinos de Rochester. Les billets sont en vente le jour du match à partir de 14 heures au coût de 5 dollars et l'admission sera les abonnés de la saison de l'Impact. Join us for the FC Montreal's next home game at Claude-Robillard Sports Complex on Saturday, June 4th at 3 p.m. against the Rochester Rhinos. Tickets will be available at $5 at 2 p.m.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League may not be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent from the United Soccer League.
Stretched out to the middle, back to
Broke it up. There's a shot. They score! They score!
Bernardo Fords. That's it! Rochester has the lead, and again, it's St. Louis.
Welcome to FC Montreal Soccer on the USL YouTube channel. I'm Joey Alfieri. With me, Sofiane Benzaza. Today, we have FC Montreal and the New York Red Bulls 2 here at Claude-Robillard. Sofiane, a 5-game road trip for Montreal. Last time we saw them, they dropped 2 games at home. Now, they go on the road, score twice, but don't come away with any wins. A little bit difficult heading into the 3rd home game of the year.
It's probably one of the worst possible scenarios to start your season after a good second half of it last year, and you're hoping to get more momentum, having the Baloo effect coming into the squad, and you hope that FC Montreal will pick up at least points on the road. They had very close games and have lost more than 2-goal difference only once, and the rest of the games 1-goal difference in their loss.
Right.
And the last game was kind of very hurtful against Bethlehem Steel FC in Pennsylvania. They were leading 1-0. They got caught by Bethlehem, 2 penalty kicks, and it's just I don't think it crushed their spirit, but it must hurt. It must have hurt for these young kids, and I think they showed enough potential offensively to be able to have more goals. And at this point, they need a bit of luck, and unfortunately for the opposing team, a bit of bad luck for them, for FC Montreal to get more goals and eventually a win. Hopefully, it starts today at the Field of Dreams of Montreal.
You mentioned it a little bit, Sofiane. I feel like I've seen this movie before. A slow start last year before they finally kicked into gear in the second half.
Exactly.
What has to change, especially this afternoon with New York coming
Like I
to
said,
town?
a bit more luck. They need a little bit more luck. They bit more, a better offensive organization. You know, they don't have a number one striker per se in the sense since they lost Jacques Hamann now. Charjoli is the main guy. I think he can do it. He has the touch, and I think guys like Chouanière, Balou, Rigi, who's going to come off the bench probably today, will really bring some more pep into the game, but they need to be efficient in their goal scoring, and they need to be more as a unit when they play. Right now, they've been a bit disconnected. The midfield's playing its own game, the forward line has been playing its own game, and they need to really try and go all in and try to make home advantage count.
I threw it out there on Twitter about a half hour ago, Sofiane. Last year, Montreal and New York Red Bulls 2 played 3 games, 1-1-1. The thing in common with each one of those games, Alessandro Rigi scored at least 1 goal. He had 4 total. He's on the bench to start this game. Fabio Morelli in a role that we haven't necessarily seen him in too much here, even going back to last season
as a lone
striker. Do you like that?
It's interesting as long as the other midfields would look at Lemire and Mkongia as Mkongia is a left back that likes to go up front, so it might be a natural role for him.
Right.
They need to support him wherever Morelli is. He has, I think, a interesting scoring touch when you see him in practice, but they need to play as a unit. You need to be diversified to play. Rebels too, they can cross, they can go to the middle, to the side, short passes. They're physical, they have a physical presence. FC Montreal needs to match that up at home, and if they have to play the counter at home, let it be. They need to be more efficient, and you don't need a Drogba necessarily to score goals. Just need to have presence in front of the net and get the ball up front. And FC Montreal needs to do that in a very organized way.
Drogba up front. You don't need a Drogba to score goals, but it
he can come FC Montreal whenever he wants.
It certainly would help. Sofiane, again, we look today the lineup a little bit different. There was supposed to be 3 players gone with Canada's U20 team with David Chouanière, Thomas Meyer-Juguer, and Balou Jean-Yves Tabla.
Yeah.
They took off for Costa Rica, had to come right back home because of a volcano erupted. So they are available. They are on the bench. Another familiar face, Sofiane, Eric Kronberg, the first team's second keeper.
Yeah.
With the Canadian Cup happening June 1st and June 8th, he's likely to get those starts, and he's going to start in goal this afternoon against the Red Bulls too. He hasn't played in quite a while.
He needs playing time, and he's going to help a very revamped center-back line. James Gerard and Yannick Charbonneau. Charbonneau is a right-back, and he's pretty good as a right back. And it's going to be interesting to see him play as a center back. A whole new line. Marco Dominguez, an excellent defensive midfielder who's going to play as a right back also. Zaka Segunda, back from injury, a very good full back. The guy needs the experience of Kronberg to lead this team. And last time Kronberg played with him last year, he did a good job and really helped stabilize and really keep cool and collected a very young FC Montreal team.
Well, how much can an experienced keeper like Kronberg, a guy who's been in MLS forever, how much can that help a back line, especially with you're expecting to lose guys to Canada U20, all of a sudden the guys are available but they're not going to start, but you have guys out of position. How much does the veteran keeper help?
Well, it's experience, communication, take more risk into aero balls and take them over to really help a young center back defensive line that's basically never played as a center back, as a defensive line, their whole lives as a unit, and they need that experience and that cool and collected style of Kronberg to help them out. He's going to talk to them, communication, play the offside line, etc. I think his experience and character will help a lot of these young guys, and obviously the coaching staff has been working with these guys all week in expectation of all of this, so at least they're prepared and ready for this.
Last year we opened the season at Olympic Stadium, Sofiane, and then moved to the turf field at Saputo Stadium. This season we moved back to Olympic Stadium for the first 2 games of the season as opposed to 1 in 2015, but now brand new location, Claude-Robillard, the Complex Sportif here. It's been revamped. It's been changed. This is where the first team used to play ages ago, it seems like.
And won championships.
Here. Your thoughts on the new field? You're playing outdoors again?
It's going to be good.
A chance to re-energize the team?
Exactly. Natural grass, going to feel good. The team played pretty well when they play a few games at Stade Saputo, the official stadium last year. So it was fun. And it's going to be good for the game. Both teams like to play. Should be an open-style game, hopefully. And we'll see what's going to bring. But it's nice to have this sort of retro feel, to have the youth of the future play in the stadium of the past and a revamped stadium. So it's kind of like a romantic symbolism in it.
Let's go down to the field and check out the players and see what the new surroundings look like.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez maintenant vous lever, retirer casquette et chapeau et pour l'interprétation des hymnes nationaux. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your caps and hats for the interpretations of our national anthems. Et maintenant, l'alignement partant de votre FC Montréal. And now, the starting lineup for your FC Montreal.
Welcome back, Claude-Robillard, Joey Alfieri, Sofiane Benzaza with you for this game between FC Montreal and New York Red Bulls 2. Nice to see FC Montreal play back in Montreal after a long 5-game road trip, Sofiane.
Longest road trip I've ever witnessed, to be honest. But yeah, it's gonna build character, but at the same time, they came back with 0 points, so it's not as much fun to come back home with 0 points. But it's good wearing the blue, or wearing the home blue. Back at your home, your official home stadium for the good months when it's not snowing in Montreal, and against a USL and MLS rival in the New York Red Bulls, and in this case New York Red Bulls 2. Should be fun to see a revamped squad, like we said, and even the New York Red Bulls 2 have a revamped squad themselves with a few missing players, especially Brendan Ahn, who's on the bench, one of the leaders offensively for the Red Bulls 2.
Yeah, absolutely, and obviously Anatole Abong not here either, Sofiane. So it'll be interesting to see. You mentioned it in the pregame. A lot of players playing out of position for Montreal here today. You'll see Marco Dominguez, most notably one of the very good center midfielders on this team. He's out playing right back this afternoon. Jean-Luc Charbonneau, who usually plays right back. He goes to center back.
Exactly.
And then you have Aaron Mkongilwa, usually plays left back. You have him at right midfield. And Fabio Morelli, usually a winger, shifty type of offensive player, playing alone up top.
Exactly. So he's going to have to make runs and find space, and the whole team needs to play as a unit, be able to shift up the field offensively as a unit. You can't just run around and do your Messi in USL.
Just seconds away from kickoff here. From the Complexe Sportif Claude-Robillard. And we are underway. New York Red Bulls possession. Here's Junior Fleming, swings it out to Etienne, a little long, and that one is going to go out of play. Montreal throw. Zach Secunda, good to see him back. Ottawa native, missed some time with an injury, back at his regular fullback spot. Nice play by Long there to break it up, but Bélan Goyette plays it forward. The ball goes over Morelli and a Red Bull player. Broken up nicely there by Tyler Adams in his own half. He kicks it out of play. Montreal throw. There is Marco Dominguez making the throw. First start with FC Montreal at right back. And a foul there. Also see Philippe Blanco-Joseph, number 46, back in the lineup. Very shifty player.
Exactly, very career player.
creative.
They're going to need him to feed balls up front and feed the fullbacks and the strikers. And he's going to be important in this game.
Lemire. That's Secunda. Loses possession to Etienne there. Montreal wins it back. And Morelli taken down, no call. New York Red Bulls content to clear it into Montreal's half. And Geffrard will send it out of play with a header. Here's Plewa looking for Bonomo. Back to Plewa on the right-hand side. He'll send a right-footed pass in. That one goes off Flemings and out of play. Geffrard, Secunda, looking for Lemire. This is Derek Etienne. Etienne playing it out wide on the right-hand side, but cut off nicely there by Secunda. Not a whole lot of possession for Montreal early on. New York pressing. The play was throw, headed outside the box by Geffrard, and a foul there going to be called on Lemire as he takes down Plewa.
First test for FC Montreal to on a set piece. First test for the new look defensive line and Kronberg to see if he can help out this young team to stave off any pressure for the Rebels too, who have been very quick on the trigger here and going all in offensively early in this game.
Derek Etienne will take this free kick a few yards outside the box, just to Eric Kronberg's left. Etienne swings it into the box, headed away nicely by Dominguez, and Kronberg comes out, scoops that up, and Kronberg will boot it forward quickly, looking to start something, get Montreal going on the counter. But Philippe Lencourt-Joseph unable to win the header in New York's half. And very combative Dominguez. Good job there on the right touchline to not only keep it in play but maintain possession for Montreal. And here is Secunda getting forward on the left-hand side. Secunda passes it to his left. Lemire cuts back right. Here's Morelli. He'll swing it into the box. Joseph there, but headed away nicely by Aaron Long. The bicycle kick. Beautiful. What a save. Philippe Lencourt-Joseph did a great job with the bicycle kick, but Ryan Mira up to the task.
Beautiful give and go between Lemire and Secunda to give the cross. We remember Secunda as a right-footed player naturally, so his cross was good quality. Clearance by Red Bulls 2, partial clearance that really helped FC Montreal to get some action inside the box. And to be honest, Lencourt-Joseph, if the score would have been, goal of the week hopefully. But good stuff by FC Montreal early in this game.
And a right-footed clear from Secunda will go back into New York's half. This is Ryan Mira. Plays it back for Aaron Long.
Good interception.
Nice interception there by Montreal. Lencourt-Joseph sets up Lemire. But a nice play there by the Red Bulls to block it, and a good save there.
2 shots on goal for FC Montreal early in this game. Gives them confidence. And they show they can rattle this Red Bulls 2 defense.
Plewa trying to get one in behind Montreal's defense, and a nice cross by Etienne Flemings with a shot. But it looks like it was blocked, and it will go out for a New York Red Bulls corner.
Both teams exchange chances really early in this game. It brings up a very entertaining game. And again, another set piece for the Red Bulls 2, and a good test for FC Montreal early in this game.
Etienne will take this for New York. He'll swing it into the box. Kronberg comes out, punches that one away. Dominguez there trying to win a battle against Flemings. But Fleming's able to get it back to the right-hand side, back for Etienne. Nice little give and go there. Etienne cuts into the box, and it goes just wide. Kronberg fired up.
What a play.
And a nice little give and go there between Etienne and Flemings.
And Etienne was looking for a shot/pass to Bonomo, who really could have tipped the ball easily for a goal. And good thing for FC Montreal didn't happen, but the 1-2, like you just said, Joey, was really beautiful and well set up. You could see both players really know each other. They understand each other. He understood the run and the pass before everything happened, basically. And FC Montreal was caught off guard.
Kronberg with the goal kick there. And now when the Charbonneau clearance ends up being blocked by Bonomo, Jeff Ferrard recovers. Gets it out to the left side for Secunda. Secunda plays it into the New York half, but a slow roller goes straight to Mira. No harm done. This is Carroll. Zach Carroll taking a few guys on, and that's going to be a foul there. Play on, says the official. They'll play the advantage. Morelli with the shot. Goes over goal, but a terrible giveaway there by Zach Carroll. I'm not sure what he was trying to do, but Lencourt-Joseph picked his pocket.
I agree. It was a bad turnover, but at the same time, FC Montreal was in the zone to be able to pounce on these mistakes and play it quickly. So we can see a quick transition, and unfortunately the angle and the pass were a bit too heavy for Morelli, but great play by FC Montreal to be aware early in this game.
Long clearance for Bonomo is there, but Jeffrard right there on the left touch line. Ball goes out. And a quick throw from Bonomo, playing it into the box for Junior Flemings. Charbonneau does a nice job there of getting in the way and earning the foul. Sofiane, we mentioned in the pregame, Eric Kronberg, he's the second keeper for the Montreal Impact. The first team hasn't seen a minute of action during the regular season, and the Canadian Championship's just a week away. So you got to get him some reps, get him some touches here.
Exactly. Be very eager to really get warmed up and have some games under his belt. At least professional minutes against professional teams. And it's a good test against Red Bulls 2 team that's very offensive. So Kronberg will be tested. So it's a perfect game, perfect timing for both FC Montreal and the Montreal Impact in this case.
This is Flemings coming down the left-hand side. He enters the area. The cross blocked there. Nice job by Dominguez to get in the way of that. Goes out for another New York Red Bulls corner. Second of the game for the Red Bulls too. Etienne opts for the short corner this time. A shot goes well over goal. Nothing there. We're in the 9th minute here at the Complexe Sportif Claude-Robillard. Still 0-0 between FC Montreal, who are still looking for their first win, and the New York Red Bulls too, who are enjoying a fine season. They've been okay at home, Sofiane, but 3-0 on the road. So Road Warriors going to be tough to beat here this afternoon.
That's true. And
Jeffrard, there's clearance blocked by Bonomo, and again, Jeffrard able to recover, but he has to send it out of play for another New York Red Bulls corner kick. That's now 3 for the Red Bulls too.
like we said in the pregame, Red Bulls 2 has a physical presence and like to press a lot. All the 3 offensive players go all in, and they need to be aware of that. For FC Montreal needs to be aware of that and let go of the ball, meaning midfielders need to give solutions to their center backs for the first pass.
Etienne again to take this one. That one a little long. It's going to come right outside the box. Plewa playing it forward. The Red Bulls able to cross it in. Dominguez there to break it up. Nicely done. And Simon Lemire with the right-footed clearance there to get it out of harm's way. Here's Lenko Joseph trying to start the Montreal attack.
On the right, sorry. And Punglia was alone on the right.
Here's Morelli. Nice ball through for Simon Lemire. Can he get there first? He does. Lemire into the box, coming down the left side, crosses
almost.
it. Nobody there. M. Congilwa able to recover. Plays it back to Marco Dominguez. Dominguez trying to send it in. That one headed away by Aaron Long, but Montreal's going to now earn their first corner kick of the game.
Great clearance by Aaron Long. That cross was going to Morelli, who made the run and made the call. That would probably been a short goal, basically. And once again, this game is very open. Both teams are willing to exchange open play. And you can see right there, Lemire identifies that Aaron Mkunguya is making the run. Unfortunately, the pass was not precise enough, but beautiful play. It's positive for FC Montreal.
Let me tell you, Sofiane, Marco Dominguez might not be a natural right back, but not too bad, not too shabby here early on.
He can cross, and defensively, he's very aggressive, so he's almost made to be a right back.
Louis Belangoyet, wearing the captain's armband today, swings it out to his left to Secunda. Secunda plays it forward to Morelli. Morelli will try to get one into the box looking for M. Congilwa, but that one's long.
Interesting player right there, but what I like the most about FC Montreal has been doing, if they're not counter-attacking, they're putting numbers in the box. So they cross, there's at least 2 players making runs. Rebels 2 defense is in transition, so they're not necessarily marking their man mano a mano. They actually have to defend a zone, and in this case a bit more difficult. But for now, Rebels 2 has been defended properly.
Red Bulls get possession back here. Here's Adams, and a little bit of a heavy touch there as the ball was coming down, and he ends up sending it out of play, earning Montreal a throw. Dominguez going for the long throw, looking for Lencourt Joseph, who has long all over him. That one broken up nicely by Biliou. Lencourt Joseph fighting for possession. Montreal does maintain it. Here's M. Congilwa trying to get away from a couple of Red Bull players. Wasn't able to, but Jeffrard steps up. Good anticipation there and wins back the ball for Montreal. Kronberg is going to hammer one forward, looking for Morelli. Carroll there. Morelli unable to get to it, and Mera scoops it up.
Right now, it'll be interesting, both midfields of both teams to face each other. We look at Belangoyet and Yoseke. On the other side, Devon Williams and Tyler Adams. See how they match up for right now. I really like what Yoseke has done defensively. Very, distributes the ball very well. And obviously, defensively has not been bad at all.
And the ball goes over Yoseki's head there. Here's Derek Etienne. Yoseki helping out there to defend Etienne. And a nice move by Etienne there to keep the ball in play, but Montreal stays with him, and Secunda wins it back. Given away.
Dangerous
Here
pass.
is Flemings. Blocked nicely there by Jeffrard. Here's Williams coming into the box, and a nice sliding tackle there by Marco Dominguez. Referee says, get up, play on. And Dominguez going to be called on that one, though. A little too physical there.
Unfortunately, but, you know, FC Montreal didn't have to lose the ball. They're a bit eager and you're excited and you win a ball and you want to go on the counters. You're always excited, and unfortunately, they lost the ball. Unnecessary ball loss for FC Montreal.
I believe that was actually Noah Powder in the box, not Williams. Nonetheless, still a very nice play by Marco Dominguez to break that up.
Another set piece for New York Red Bulls too. A bit more dangerous. The angle is less predictable where the ball is going to be, and harder for Kronberg to come out unless the cross is very high and floating.
And you notice Derek Etienne takes them all. 19 years old, born in Richmond, Virginia. Actually named to the preliminary roster, the Haitian preliminary roster for the Copa America. He swings it into the box. That one actually goes off Carroll and straight to Kronberg. So there is a chance that we could see Etienne in the Copa America. So not guaranteed, but named to the Haitian preliminary roster at just 19 years old. So that is fairly impressive. Here's Joseke playing it back to the center back Charbonneau. Charbonneau looking for the long ball, but too long, nobody home, and Mera's there, picks it up again and will opt for the quick start, looking for Conrad Plewa here on the right-hand side. Plewa across the middle stripe, was expecting Etienne to make a run, but he didn't, so they give away possession. Sukunda plays it back to Kronberg, who clears, looking for M. Kongilwa, and a foul called there.
Good rhythm, and I like the ambition of FC Montreal. Even their fullbacks who are not, well, mostly Dominguez was not a natural fullback. You know, the philosophy is still to go up, find solutions, bring solutions to the ball carrier, and stretch out the field as much as you can. And something that the Rebels do very well. We see Conrad Plewa, who's been, you know, he's almost a midfielder. See how much he goes up, and it gives a lot of support for Bonomo and Etienne.
The unforced error there from Kronberg leads to a New York throw-in. Montreal able to clear. There's Carroll. His pass goes straight to Aram Mkongilwa, and here comes Montreal on the counter. Mkongilwa looking for Morelli. Morelli with Plewa in front of him. He'll try to cross it. Plewa does a nice job to stick with him, and he blocks it, and now it's New York's turn, and they're off. It's Bonomo, and he mishit it.
Well, he was looking for Etienne, was making a sort of shadow run. No one really saw him. Kronberg was thinking, if the pass goes there, I need to get out of my box and do something, make something happen. But the pass wasn't as precise, and it would have been almost impossible to complete from that angle.
Kronberg will hammer one into the New York half. There is Joseke. Now they're just playing ping pong back and forth. Finally, Belangoyet able to settle it down. Here is Morelli on the left-hand side. Morelli slows down, looks back for Belangoyet, who plays it back to Morelli. Morelli gets it back to Geffrard.
Nice change of wings
And
to
a nice
Mkongilwa.
pass on the far right-hand side to Aaron Mkongilwa, who will cross it into the box. Plewa and Mera there, and unfortunately no one on the end of it for Montreal.
The idea wasn't bad. They just need to be more synchronized when they make the runs inside the box.
Etienne looking to hammer the long ball for Flemings, but a nice job there. Charbonneau playing out of position to get that done. And a nice ball there. Good idea from Dominguez, just a little bit too heavy, a little bit too far.
Very ambitious, but he has energy to spend, so he should go for it, whilst being aware of his defensive position as a right back. So good job by Dominguez for now.
Charbonneau sends it back to Kronberg. Played out wide for Charbonneau on that, just right on that right touchline, but New York Red Bulls intercept. Here's Williams playing it back to the back line, and that ball's long and out of play. Montreal throw. Dominguez will take it.
What's interesting, when both teams try to go for a long ball, nothing really happens. As soon as they both decide to play 1-2s and really short passes to go forward, it opens the game up, and defenses are just very stressed and very nervous. So it's makes the game more fun and more entertaining, and obviously and put it up in a higher level technically.
You don't see that every day, Sofiane. Dominguez with the long throw to the keeper. A little bit uncomfortable there. Kronberg had to clear it to the right-hand side, and New York ends up getting possession.
Nice 1-2 there.
Williams, nice, but a good job there again from Joseke to snuff out the attack. Red Bulls maintain possession, and Eric Kronberg right there, and he cuts that off. Kronberg looking for Morelli. Morelli sends it off Adams, and that one is out of play. Here's Lenko Joseph, plays it back for Charbonneau. Geffrard. And that was a bit of a rocket pass there to Secunda, who managed to keep it in. Plewa will play it forward. And it looks like Secunda's picked up a knock. He's gone down to one knee. It looks like he's holding on to that right ankle. And you don't like to see that, especially for a guy who's just coming back from injury.
Not sure if he twisted his ankle while trying to receive the ball. Was he stomped on by Etienne Williams?
Get into the game through the USL social media channels. Follow the USL on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for news, live game updates, and video highlights from across the league. So it looks like Secunda, who was taking this throw in, looks like he'll be A-okay. He'll be able to continue in this game. And a foul there, Etienne on Yoseke.
Plewa, wasting time.
Yoseke, 20 years old, born in Sudan. Been quite involved here so far in this first half.
Now both him and Louis Bononguet have done a good job, to be honest, defensively and in distributing the ball. And they've been winning battles, a few battles against the Red Bulls too. So I think a pretty much even game between both teams in the midfield.
Charbonneau plays it forward, and a nice header pass on the right-hand side from Morelli to Dominguez. Dominguez, nice cheeky play to keep it in. But unfortunately, the pass back to the middle is off the mark. Etienne intercepts, but Montreal maintains possession. They get it back. Secunda to Lenko Joseph. Looking for options. That one broken up by Plewa. And Lenko Joseph going to be called on the foul there. Or was it Novello? I believe it was Lenko Joseph.
Lenko Joseph, yes, and it kind of, put the brakes on any Rebels 2 counterattack. So kind of a good foul,
Smart
quotation
foul,
mark. Yeah, quotation mark.
Here's Tyler Adams. Plays it back for Carroll. Red Bulls just going left to right, right to left on that back line. Here they come play it forward. Fleming's tried to sneak a pass in there, but broken up by Montreal. Williams wins the header, but Yoseki there to get back possession for Montreal in the middle of the park. Here's Lemire. Plays it for Yoseki. To the left for Morelli. Morelli trying to switch it up. Hammers one
Beautiful
to
pass.
the right-hand side. Mkongilwa able to settle that one down. Here's Louis. He'll play it back to the left, looking for Secunda, who's got a little bit of real estate. But there is a patch of grass that lifted, and he seemed to trip over it. And the ball now bouncing
For Yoseki.
off that hole. Unfortunate for Yoseki there. Probably have that looked at.
Kind of blocked a interesting
And
build-up.
Geffrard with the difficult touch there. As he was running back. Here's Junior Flemings, broken up nicely there in the middle by Louis Belon Goyet. Goyet, the pass out to the right-hand side for right fullback Marco Dominguez. Just as he's about to cross the middle stripe, he turns, gets it back to Belon Goyet, who will send it to the left, looking for Lemire, headed away by Plewa. Here's Secunda for Yoseki.
It's a run by Mkongiwa.
Yoseki maybe took one too many touches there.
Nice,
But a nice play there to get it back. Secunda able to play it forward on the left side to Lemire.
Nice run by Lenko Joseph.
And Lemire couldn't find him. Here's Morelli.
FC
He'll
Montreal
swing it
right now. Been
right fullback to Dominguez. Plays it back to Louis. Louis looking for options. He looks right, finds Dominguez, will cross it in. Mera right there, able to get to it.
I like what FC Montreal has been doing in this sequence, trying to unbalance New York Red Bulls 2, doing passes left and right, changing wing, changing direction and speed. The Red Bulls 2 didn't panic, but they still had to give space and respect for FC Montreal to be able to do this. The last pass wasn't the best, but good job FC Montreal.
Bonomo tried to get a pass into Etienne, that was behind him. And Secunda will take the throw in. Geffrard. bumped out of play. No foul called, obviously, there. And
He was
New York
hoping for a
Red Bulls
foul,
too.
but,
He was trying to get the foul, but he didn't. That didn't end up working out that way. Adams plays it on the right side to Etienne, who's one-on-one with Secunda. Etienne gets it to Adams. Secunda, nice job there to cut that off. Read the play well. Goes out for another New York corner kick, 4th of the afternoon. Still 0-0, 23rd minute between the Red Bulls 2 and FC Montreal. Etienne swings it into the box looking for Bonomo, but his header was off the mark. Here's Williams playing it on the left-hand side. The cross goes into the box. Kronberg comes up, and the sure hands of Eric Kronberg come through again. Quick throw here, and it's Louis Belangoyet on the counter for Montreal, trying to play it in for M. Conquilua.
Nice pass.
That bouncing ball, he was able to settle it down, but it did slow him down. Here's Nico Joseph.
Might go for the shot.
Might go for the shot from distance. He'll take it, but it's going to go well wide. Good effort, good build-up by Montreal, just no finish though.
Louis Belangoyet's run was really interesting. We saw how he recognized Mkongia's run, made a beautiful pass. Mkongia's we can see right there. After the play, we see Nico Joseph faking the shot, find some space, and if he could just make the shot a bit more. How would I say?
A little more
a bit oomph, exactly. A bit more quality. He was pressed. The Rebels to give him enough respect, to give him space to arm, but they made sure to press him to be able to block that shot. But I really like what FC Montreal did. It's really fun what they're doing, but Rebels 2 have been fun too.
Here's Williams. And that ball ends up being cleared by Jean-Luc Charbonneau into the New York Red Bulls half. Morelli chasing it down. Mira had to hurry up there.
Took his time a little
He
bit.
was content to take his time and forced to send that one out of play. And that could have been catastrophic there. Good job by Morelli to not let up, put pressure.
I think that's been the theme of the game for both sides. Pressure on the ball carrier as much as you can.
Long settles that one down. Nico Joseph blocks it.
Right there.
And it's
Nico
gonna go out of
Joseph,
play.
he blocked the clearance, so put more pressure on Rebels to keep them deeper in their zone and make them do long balls, long throws, make them work to get the ball up front. And when you do that, you have more of the ball. Belangoyet and Josek have been very strong with the ball, distributing, and the runs of whether Lemire, Morelli, and Conguiwa or Nico Joseph have helped the midfielders to really find them and really create more space. That has been key. And that's without any of the star players of this FC Montreal team, Balou or Chouanière and others, and Rigi. So you can see that the philosophy of FC Montreal is seeping through all these players who have really applying the theory and applying it on paper right here.
And that one ends up going out of play. Billiou tried to settle it off his chest, but it looked like it went out after he kept it in. That ball, Louis got a head on it, but it ends up getting by him. And Fleming's his pass cut off by Jean-Luc Charbonneau. Charbonneau looking for Morelli. Yoseke there, but play was there first. Here's Long. Sending it forward, Bonomo taken down, no foul there. Williams settles it off his chest, plays it out wide to Billiou. And in a battle with Dominguez, Dominguez ends up getting it.
He made sure to win that battle.
He doesn't lose too many battles.
Oh, no, that's Dominguez.
Let me tell you, shoulder to shoulder, I wouldn't like to go one-on-one against him.
Same here, Joey. Same here.
Dominguez plays it back to Charbonneau, will clear. Billiou heads that one forward. A little bit of a height advantage on M. Conguilua there, and it showed. Dominguez likes that throw back to the keeper. Second time he's done that.
I don't think Eric likes it.
I don't think Eric Kronberg's a big fan of it.
Every time the ball's been going on after to a throw in for the Rebels too, so there's a parent happening. Maybe we should change it up.
We should avoid that.
Bonomo has been a bit quiet this first half.
Bonomo and Secunda ends up knocking that one away, but another corner kick for the Red Bulls. That's 5-1 corner kicks. And as he has all afternoon, Derek Etienne will take this one for New York.
Big guys of the Rebels, Long, Carroll, Williams.
Etienne plays it into the box. And I believe that's Flemings who got ahead on it. Goes over goal. And it was.
Talking about players out of position, Morelli, he's been playing very well as a player who doesn't play a classical, who never plays a classical number 9 pivot striker. He's been really distributing the ball. You know, he likes to go on the left, cut to the middle, but sometimes he's been doing some plays to really, you know, pass the ball around and really help his teammates distribute the ball to and really hold the play for a little bit. So very good job by Morelli.
Kronberg spots Dominguez, who's able to head it forward. M. Conquilua loses possession to Williams, though, and here is Junior Flemings. Plays it to Bonomo.
Nice pass to Etienne.
Bonomo with a nice ball to Etienne. Kronberg does well to come out and cut that off.
Beautiful save. Beautiful play by Rebels 2. Found the space. Etienne with a beautiful run, and Kronberg takes care of business. Experience pays for FC Montreal.
Louis tries that home run ball, now looking for Morelli. Lemire, nice job as it was played behind him. He tried to get a foot on it. He did, but unable to control it.
Nice play by Conquilua.
There is M. Conquilua again, but
Unfortunate
cut
pass.
off by Tyler Adams. Bonomo kind of dummied that one, let it go by. But nobody there. Here's Kronberg to Secunda.
Good support for Secunda.
Yoseki, a nice job there. Here's Morelli. Jeffrard will send a long one in, looking for M. Conquilua, who ended up getting a foot on it, but losing his balance, falling down.
Unfortunate, but I love the idea of this play. Play quick. I think I didn't see more than 2 touches of the ball for every play, for every pass, before every pass. So that's important to, you know, destabilize the Rebels 2 defense that's been stretched out. And they're basically trying to stretch them out as much as they can with the fullback slash wingers FC Montreal has. And with Louis Belongayet as a sort of platform to pass the ball from, it's really interesting for FC Montreal.
Here is Louis, tries to slip one in to Lenko Joseph, but cut off by a Red Bull defender.
Nice win there.
Louis gets the ball back. He'll send it out to the left-hand side for Morelli, but Morelli unable to get there. Nice
Still
play
in.
by Secunda to keep it in. Secunda cutting, sends it into the box. That one just behind Lemire, unable to settle it down. Here come the Red Bulls. Etienne.
Bonomo with the run. Again, Bonomo.
Powders sending it in. Flemings knows. He knew it as soon as it left his foot that it was a poor touch, and that one goes out of play. Bonomo, good effort there to try to keep it in, and I think he did keep it in. It's going to end up being a throw-in, but he was actually able to keep it in. It was good hustle.
Good hustle by Bonomo.
At the goal line, but it does go out.
His
for a
hard
throw
work hasn't been paying off. He hasn't been receiving as many passes from either Etienne or Flemings, but he's making runs, and you should watch for that.
Nike's a proud partner of the USL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. Also check out Nike.com/soccer. And here's Montreal again on the counter. Building speed is Lenko Joseph. Unfortunate, not a good pass there from Lenko Joseph.
Keep the ball.
But they do keep the ball. Here's Yoseki playing it to the left for Secunda. Here's Morelli. Back to Yoseki in the middle of the park. Looking for Dominguez. He's going to be able to keep it in. He does. Good hustle there from Dominguez, the right fullback, to play it in. Looking for Lemire. Broken up nicely by Carroll. Out for a Montreal corner.
Ambitious, and once again, it comes from another long pass from one wing to another to really stretch out the Red Bulls 2 defense, destabilize them, and also make the center back stay closer to the players staying in the box. Meaning you have more space and time for the cross, and Dominguez has been a crossing machine as a makeshift right back right
He's
now.
been good for a guy who has played
If you don't
right
want to
back.
cross the midfield, you can cross as a right back, but his runs are interesting. And Lenko Joseph there for the corner kick. Second one for FC Montreal.
Lenko Joseph swings one into the box, looking for Jeffrard.
Almost.
Broken up there. Not a bad idea to look for the tallest guy on your team. Charbonneau will play it long again. Yoseki there with Lemire, but Mera jumps up, ends up getting 2 hands on it, and he settles it down. And now the long ball from Mera,
To Flemings.
looking for Flemings.
Finds Bonomo, but
Bonomo there settles it for Etienne. Oh, and that looked like
they wouldn't call a handball on that. The hand was against the
Etienne
body.
asked for the handball. Secunda there, Bonomo, and Kronberg ends up getting a touch on it. That's going to go out for another New York corner.
Nice turn by Bonomo for that shot. He's really his hard work has been paying off a bit more in the second part of the first half. But going back to the handball, you know, I think it was Secunda. His hand was
His hands were by his side.
by
yeah,
his side,
absolutely.
stuck to him. So I'll be shocked for a penalty kick to be called.
It's the right
but
no call. Etienne with a low corner that's headed away by Secunda. Quick throw for Bonomo. Yoseki there. Etienne will get it into the box. Flemings with a head on it, but no danger there as Kronberg is able to make the save.
Not enough momentum on that run to do that header, but really good positioning by Flemings.
Here are the Red Bulls with possession. It's Flemings on the right-hand side. And a nice job there by Dominguez. And it looks like Dominguez has come down to the left side with Sukunda switching over. Adams and Plewa with the little give and go. Plewa played back to Carroll. And Morelli putting pressure on Long, was forced to clear it. Jeffrard heads it backward, straight to his keeper.
This change was temporary, and maybe both players were out of position after the corner kick. But at the same time, Red Bulls 2 switch also around there. Etienne went temporarily on the left side, and Flemings on the right side. So interesting to see those position switching and how it can affect one-on-one battles in this game.
Kronberg looking for Morelli, but Carroll ends up getting a head on it. Belangoyet settles it off his chest, plays a nice ball on the right-hand side to Mkongilwa. Mkongilwa looking for Lenko Joseph. That one broken up by the Red Bulls, out for a Montreal throw.
I like what Mkoge has been doing this game, really stretching out and being sort of left alone, always available for a pass. Right here, right there.
Belangoyet plays it into the box. Broken up nicely there. I believe that's Williams who ended up getting a foot on it. And that one off Charbonneau and out Red Bull ball.
And it applies for both teams, whether the duo is Williams, Adams, or Yoseki Belangoyet. These midfielders need to be the platform for your offensive attacks, and you need to connect with your offensive talents, Etienne, Morelli in this case. So you need to be able to sharpen the ball, and both midfield duos have been very good in this game, defensively and offensively. It explains a bit how the game is open and sort of give and go on both sides.
Shifty Lenko Joseph made a move there, but gave it away in the middle of the park. And here is Junior Flemings. He's away, cutting into the Montreal box. Flemings with Charbonneau in front of him. Nice move there to go left. Kronberg makes a save.
Beautiful save.
And Montreal able to recover as Charbonneau brings it outside the box. Cut off by Adams, but he's unable to settle it down. Goes out of play. Good job by Kronberg there to stay big.
See right there, one-on-one against Charbonneau. Charbonneau doesn't want to tackle. Actually hit. Actually, he made the hit on Flemings, who didn't fall. And to be honest, you couldn't afford to tackle in the box, and you couldn't afford to get a penalty kick. So if you remember last game for FC Montreal, they've been very allergic to fouls in the box, unfortunately.
There's Kronberg
for solutions.
Finds Yoseki on the third touch. Yoseki will play it out to the right-hand side.
He's been very safe with the ball.
That's Charbonneau, very smart with the ball, with the long ball. Morelli there. And unfortunately, Mera comes out. Unfortunately for Montreal, Mera comes out, cuts that one off. Charbonneau taken down.
Is it Flemings?
I believe that was Flemings who took him down. I think he stays down.
As he was heading the ball, I think he hit Fleming's shoulder or elbow.
And Flemings ends up getting booked for that one, a yellow card. And that's the first card of the game.
And Flemings didn't, I don't think Flemings went for the ball, he didn't jump, so...
Charbonneau actually got a stern talking to there from the official after the play anyway.
Yeah, he broke a nose, but don't embellish.
Kronberg emerges from outside his box to take this free kick. Powerful leg. Ends up looking for Mkongilwa, but that one broken up by the Red Bulls. Dominguez settles it down. Louis Belangoyet.
Oh, that's a yellow
late
card.
challenge.
Late challenge. He a bit too intense right there. He was frustrated that he lost the ball, and
it looks like he's going to get a talking to. No card, but that was a late challenge.
No card. Okay.
And a patch of grass actually came up from the pitch at the same time as he made that play. But I think Louis came out good on this one.
It's his first foul of the game, so the referee was lenient, but that was a dangerous tackle. He seemed frustrated to have lost the ball, didn't have intention to break the guy's leg, but it was a bit of a harsh tackle right there, very dangerous.
There's Billy high up on the left-hand side of the pitch. He'll take this throw. Looking for Powder there. That one blocked. And goes out for another Red Bull corner. Sofiane, that's 7 corners in the first half.
That's
for New York Red
that's a
Bulls.
lot.
7-2 in that department.
Well, the Red Bulls have been more dangerous in the wings and crossing the ball in, and they haven't doing as many passes, inside the box or in between defenders.
And Marco Dominguez plays cheeky, goes to the corner, tries to play it forward, saying that Etienne touched it.
Trying to convince the referee that it's fair play.
Pretty sure that's not the
Fair
way it
game,
works.
sorry.
But hey, I'll applaud a guy for trying.
Exactly.
Etienne with the cross into the box. That one goes just over Bonomo. The ball's right there and got away from Kronberg. But Bonomo hit the side of the net. And Kronberg just throws it forward. Going to try to play this one as quickly as possible. Morelli with the flick forward. Lenko Joseph trying to cut it off.
Almost.
And Mera does a great job to come out. Good anticipation from Mera.
Good job by
Good
Mera.
job of getting there, but a good effort from Lenko Joseph as well. Here's Adams.
Again,
it out for Carroll.
Morelli doing his best impersonation of Drogba right there, leaving the ball up front, and Lenko Joseph for the run. It was quite interesting to see how he anticipated. We see right there the anticipation, Lenko Joseph anticipating the back pass to Mera, but Mera was right there. But kudos for Lenko Joseph, keeping with the run to press, and that has been the theme this whole first half from both sides, and making this game yet again quite entertaining.
Kronberg spots Dominguez just over the midfield stripe on the right-hand side. Here's Louis.
Nice pass.
That one gets away from a couple of players, but Lenko Joseph able to catch up to it. He plays it out to the left. That one cut off by Plewa, but Secunda ends up getting it back because Plewa fell. Here's Yoseke. Yoseke takes it to the middle. Played for Lenko Joseph, who's able to settle that down with his right foot. Plays it out to the left, to his left, and here's Mkongilwa in the box. He took the first touch off his chest, second touch off the left foot, went well wide.
Too high.
Good build up again for Montreal, but again, no finish.
They need shots on goal. They have shots on goal, but they need a bit more dangerous shot. They need to make Mera make.
They have shots toward goal.
Toward goal, 2 shots on goal, I think officially, but not necessarily the most dangerous ones. Kronberg has been much more busy with some key saves, including a one-on-one. Against Etienne, I think, if I remember correctly, and at least the ambition is there. You see the passing in the midfield, the give and go, and the space given to the fullbacks to be able to make a clean cross. That has been key.
And one keeper, Mera, sends it to the other keeper, Kronberg.
I think it's a tradition for them as well. A mysterious tradition.
Low line drive there, blocked by Carroll. Will head it Tyler Adams. Ends up playing it to the left-hand side for Biliou. Mkongilwa there chasing him. Jeffrard able to break that one up. Charbonneau plays it forward at the middle, but Tyler Adams intercepts. Red Bulls maintain possession. Here's Long. Goes back to retreat, plays it to his left.
Good pass.
Biliou and a long ball for Bonomo. A little bit too long. Kronberg comes out, able to get there first.
Good idea about Plewa right there for the pass. Bonomo trying to be
Dominguez.
more present in the game.
Dominguez tried to pass there for Lenko Joseph, but Long also able to cut that off deep in Red Bull territory. Long ball looking for Bonomo, but cut off by Charbonneau there. And here's Bonomo again. Tried to sneak a pass into Flemings, but Charbonneau was able to break that one up. And now Aaron Long goes back to his own half. Gets it to Tyler Adams. Zach Carroll. Carroll plays it back left. And that one goes out of play. Montreal ball. Mkongilwa. That one hops over his foot, but Louis Belango yet able to recover. Sends it back to Jeffrard. Plays it to the left for Secunda. Secunda with a nice move
run,
to get away. And he's offside, but it was a nice play by Secunda to get away from Derek Etienne. Sprung Lenko Joseph, but offside. Keep up to date with the USL all season long by visiting the new USLsoccer.com for everything you need to know about the USL. That's USLsoccer.com. time putting this one in play. 43rd minute, still 0-0 here. FC Montreal and New York Red Bulls 2. Sukunda able to head that one forward right at the touchline, like it went out. But Plewa able to keep it in, the official judges. Sukunda there gets it forward to Belangoyet. Will swing it out to the right-hand side. Here's Marco Dominguez over the midfield stripe. Dominguez coming up the right-hand side. Will stop, get it back to Louis Belangoyet. Louis plays it back to Charbonneau. Plays it left to Geffrard.
Oh, danger by Geffrard.
Geffrard tried to get it to Sukunda. That one was cut off by Etienne, but fortunately for Montreal, it goes out of play.
That's something the Red Bulls are good at, really covering passing lanes and breaking up passes. Ooh, beautiful passing again.
Louis with a great pass down the right side. Dominguez able to settle it down. He's one-on-one with Bilio. A nice move to the right. And just way too heavy from Dominguez. That one's going to go out for a throw.
He knows it.
Red Bull throw, but
he knows it, but the intention was perfect. The cross was a bit shorter, smaller, not as strong. Could have been a dangerous scoring chance for FC Montreal.
Geffrard able to play that one forward with his head for Yoseki. Plays it back for Louis, who'll come to the left-hand side. Plewa able to head that one away from danger, but Louis gets it back onto his right foot. Louis taken down by Bonomo, and a foul for Montreal.
Louis Belangoyet has been excellent during this game. Honestly, as a sort of offensive midfielder, holding midfielder, really feeding off Yoseki. Both are feeding off each other. You go up, I stay back, and vice versa. And you know, the runs at the fullback, Sukunda and Dominguez, have been key for FC Montreal to create more space, and something Red Bulls have been doing a bit more with Conrad Plewa has been going up on the right side. We saw Justin Billiou a little bit more in the second part of the first half, but I really like the style and the flow of this game.
Louis standing over the ball. He'll swing it into the right side of the box, but that one headed away by Long. And now New York Red Bulls will look to build something here. This is Plewa. We'll play it up the right-hand side. Derek Etienne making a run. It's long. He was not going to be able to get there. It does end up going out of play. The idea was nice, but the execution was off from Plewa there, and that one will also go out of play. Plewa with the quick throw to Tyler Adams, but he sends it out of play again. That one deflected by a Montreal player. The throw to Etienne, cut off by Sukunda, and another throw for the Red Bulls. As extra time is just 2 seconds away. There's going to be 1 minute of added time. Still 0-0 here at Complexe Sportif Claude-Robillard between the Red Bulls 2 and FC Montreal. Swung back into the box. Header cut off by Jean-Luc Charbonneau, who opts for the long clearance. And Aaron Long goes back to his left, and that one looked like it went off the side of his foot over.
Charbonneau was very calm.
That was
very calm and collected on that play.
Ball ends up on Etienne's foot. Sukunda there, and he slows down Etienne just enough to give Kronberg an opportunity to play.
And this is the kind of communication between a veteran keeper and his young defender, trying to take away as much pressure as you can, calm the game down, and be focused for the last seconds of the game, not to get scored on, and finish the half on a tie, and hopefully maybe even score a goal.
About 15 seconds left here in added time. As I mentioned, still 0-0 between these two sides. Pretty entertaining first half considering no goals were scored, Sofiane.
Very open. Rebels 2 the most.
And that will do it for the first half. Sofiane, quick observations?
A great open play. Both teams really playing their style, and which gives us a good confrontation like we had last year. We didn't have goals yet, but fullbacks on both sides are going all in. FC Montreal with makeshift players in position they don't know very well have been playing perfectly, to be honest. And the flow of the game has been perfect, and they just need more goals to be scored at this point. The Red Bulls 2 a bit more dangerous score chances than FC Montreal. FC Montreal a bit better build up, a bit more constructive build up, but they need to be more concrete in the scoring chances, at least have more shots on goal that are more efficient and more dangerous against Ryan Mayer.
0-0 here at Complexe Sportif Claude-Robillard between the New York Red Bulls 2 and FC Montreal. When we come back, we'll have second half action.
Sean Coley taps it forward. Jimmy McLaughlin. Here we go. Right-footed shot.
Must
No.
be. It is.
And on the second effort, Jimmy McLaughlin stuffs it into the net. And FC Cincinnati's on the board.
As an example, of San Diego or in Atlanta not able to pull 23.
Oh, nice ball here.
It is loose.
Score! GD4. That was a beautiful bit of tic-tac-toe there.
Oh, lovely touch there from Garbanzo. And Chang is away down this near touchline. Looks up, tries to work it in. Chance, goal! Wonderful ball from Chang. And Williams is there to provide the finish.
Seattle, the season opener. Here's Tommy Thompson moving forward. Tommy Thompson, will they give it a look? Take to his right, he'll take a shot on goal! Tommy Thompson with a brace, and it's 2-0.
Great individual effort there by Tommy Thompson. We'll get another look at it, but he's driving.
Chouanière has Morelli inside. Chouanière, top of the box! 1-0 FC Montreal.
Welcome back to the USL YouTube channel here. FC Montreal, New York Red Bulls at the half. Still 0-0 here at Complexe Sportif Claude-Robillard. Sofiane, both teams had some nice moments in the attacking third. The corner kicks, I think, officially 6-2 for the New York Red Bulls.
Exactly.
But Montreal had their chances as well.
Exactly. Montreal has been trying to destabilize the New York Red Bulls to defense with more runs, passes from one wing to another. And the Yoseki Belonguiat duo has been doing very well as a platform to help Lancourt Joseph and Aaron Amkoguya and Lemire and also Morelli to really have more space in the attack. So good job by FC Montreal. But the Rebels too, they have the more dangerous scoring chances. So we need to watch out for that in the second half.
Montreal, 3 goals in 7.5 games now. Sofiane, time to bring in Balou Jean-Yves Tabla, Alessandro Rigi, kind of get the offensive flow going.
It could help, but at the same time, your first half players have been doing very well. So it's a question of, do you need more defensive awareness at the back? Do you need more offensive, ignition and spark to ignite your engine right here? So it's a choice. They need to. Are you ready to break up your chemistry right now to bring more offense, or do you try, like you said, Balou and Rigi can really make a difference? But at the same time, are they ready to give a full 45 minutes? We'll see when the players come back from half.
Your overall impressions of first-team keeper Eric Kronberg's first half?
He's ready to play MLS games and the Canadian Championship. So Kronberg has been key, has been helped keep the clean sheet, and good job at Kronberg. And Biello and his staff will be very happy that his second keeper is ready to play.
Let's go now down to field level to catch the players walking back onto the pitch, and we'll be back with second half action fairly soon.
Cramp coming up.
On the bench, 4 goals in 3 games against the New York Red Bulls. We'll see if he comes on fairly soon. But here's New York with an attack right off the hop here.
They're not wasting time.
Left-footed strike by Williams is off an FC Montreal player and goes out of play.
Carbon copy of the first few seconds of the first half, where Rebels do have a dangerous chance on the get-go.
Here's Biliou with the throw-in, but that one's broken up by Montreal. Yoseki looking for Mkongilwa, but that one intercepted by Adams. He'll play it back. Looking for Bonomo in the box there. Kronberg ends up falling down, and I think Mkongilwa thought he had less time than he actually had. He just opts to boot it out of play, but he had a little bit more time there.
And
not too sure
the throw-in is for FC Montreal.
The throw-in was for FC Montreal, but I mean, clearly Mkongilwa sent that one out of play, so obviously there's something wrong with the throw-in. Here's Marco Dominguez with a long throw looking for Lenko Joseph, but that one cut off by Biliou, but also goes out of play. And
the referee's being
sideline
very
official asking Dominguez to back up a few paces.
The officials being very official about where you take the throw in and how you take it. So
another long throw.
Nice
for
throw.
Dominguez looking for Morelli, who's taken down there. And it's out. That was Carroll who took him down.
And Carroll is warned by the referee for kicking the ball away.
Carroll kicks the ball away. Is he?
And sportsmanship
I don't think he's going
conduct.
to pick up a card here, but he's going to get a stern talking to. That was silly. It was unnecessary.
It was not fair play. Everyone does it, but the referee this time didn't like it. Dominguez looking for options. Finds Morelli.
That one hops over Morelli's foot. Williams settles it off his chest, plays it forward with the right foot for Bonomo. Here's Noah Powder. Plays it for Bonomo, and a nice ball through for Biliou. That one crossed into the box. Etienne getting there. And Jeff Frard ends up playing it out for a corner kick. Another one.
Another dangerous run by Red Bulls 2, playing the counter quickly. Powder, where we haven't seen much in the first half, was involved in a good play for Red Bulls 2. And really supported by Biliou, the left back. Once again, the fullbacks are the key for this game for both sides.
Short corner played to Etienne. Biliou will send it into the box. The header is off the mark. And a goal kick for Eric Kronberg coming up. Nice sized crowd today at Claude-Robillard. First outdoor game of the season in Montreal for FC Montreal. And it's a nice day, so you know, on the monitor you only see the opposite side of the field, and that one isn't open, but on the near side these stands are quite full. Here are the Red Bulls. Bonomo turns, sends it to the middle looking for Adams. Adams plays it right for Plewa. Plewa will send one into the box. Dominguez heads that one away. Etienne settles it down, takes the shot, but Belango,
nice
there.
nutmeg.
And here comes New York maintaining possession. Bonomo in the box, one-on-one with Dominguez. Bonomo will take a shot. Kronberg there makes the save.
Good play by Red Bulls 2. Nice nutmeg by Belango, but he loses the ball, doesn't get the foul, and gives another dangerous chance for the Red Bulls 2. It's about 3 scoring chances in the first 4 minutes of the second half.
Dominguez plays it to the middle for Belango, sends a nice right-footed long ball down the left side for Simon Lemire. And that one goes off play, off long, I believe that is. Off long, off Lemire, and out of play.
Unlucky for Lemire.
Or Plewa, excuse me.
Plewa, yeah. Unlucky for Lemire. The intention was there, but the bounce was against him.
Here's Long now, plays it forward to Bonomo. Biliou gets forward, but Dominguez taken down hard there. Hands to his face as he's lying on his back beyond the touchline. And some solid contact there on the right-hand side of the pitch. And Dominguez is still down.
You know, he won the ball fair and square, and was able to give a pass to the midfielder, but no cards. I think it was Justin Biliou maybe with the potential foul.
Not sure who got him exactly, but Bonomo went to help him up.
So but Dominguez wins the ball.
And it was Bonomo who ended up getting him
with the shoulder to chest. Right there, it sounds like a hockey play, but it is not. It is soccer.
This is a football match.
Football.
Throw in from the Red Bulls. So long ball looking for Bonomo, who actually gets ahead on it. And here's Junior Flemings. Will cut in, blocked again by Dominguez.
Again, Dominguez involved in another defensive play. In his box and outside the box.
Junior Flemings there will play it long inside the Montreal box. Sam Kongilwa intercepts. He'll clear, left-footed clearance there. Looking for Morelli, who's able to get ahead on it. Simon Lemire there as well. Ends up going out for a New York throw. But still good effort by Simon Lemire.
It's all about positioning when you want to win a header, not necessarily to be the tallest. Morelli was well positioned, and Lemire really fought hard to win the second ball right after. So not as organized for FC Montreal early in the second half. Red Bulls 2, the most dangerous squad for now. Once again, as soon as we see Yoseke Ribon get a bit more involved in the game, we'll see a difference in offensive productivity for FC Montreal.
So still a quiet first half from Montreal. Geffrard will play this one to his right, looking for Charbonneau. Charbonneau looking for a long ball, trying to split Long and Biliou, but he's unable to do so. The ball goes out for a goal kick. Get into the game through the USL social media channels. Follow USL on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for news, live game updates, and video highlights from across the league.
Don't forget to use the hashtag for the specific game. Today is MTLVNY to follow the feed of the game on social media.
That ball sent straight out of play. Once again, Montreal earns another throw-in. Has been pretty busy with the throw-ins here on the right-hand side early in the second half.
Some high-quality throw-ins in
M. Congilwa trying to play that one into the middle for Simon Lemire, but that one's broken up nicely by a Red Bull defender. Here's Bonomo looking for Flemings, but Geffrard there, and he's able to stick with him and send it out of play, break up that attack.
Good run anticipation by Geffrard. It was, if he didn't win that ball, there was a one-on-one for Etienne against Secunda. I think it would have been very dangerous to have Etienne alone in the box right there, but good job by FC Montreal to recognize the situation and put the ball out of his harm way.
Biliou with the throw-in, looking for Bonomo. That one broken up in the box. Biliou again crossing, and Kronberg there with a big save to cut that one off. Biliou, 22 years old, from St. Louis, Missouri. Played at Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, and was actually a first-round pick of the New York Red Bulls in the 2016 MLS Super Draft. So the young fullback had some solid contact there between Adams and Yoseke. Here's a long ball played in. Kronberg comes out, and Bonomo there, and Kronberg is lying on his back, some contact.
Bonomo is getting a yellow card.
Kronberg is down.
It seemed to be a fair one-on-one battle.
It did.
Right
I
outside
mean,
the box.
Kronberg got bumped in the air, but he came well out of his box to play it. We'll see it here. Some solid contact.
We did say it wasn't a hockey game. We did say it in a joking way, to be honest. But in this case, it was a very harsh collision right there. Kronberg trying
to yellow card
away
for Bonomo,
and the referee pointed to Bonomo. Has been 3 times been involved in fouls, and this was the foul that will give it the yellow card. So the Red Bulls 2 are not happy, not necessarily understanding the decision, basically hoping a foul to go the other way. But when it comes to goalkeeper 1v1, unless he handles the ball or is actually being have any criminal intent, God forbid, at this point Kronberg gets the benefit of the doubt, and Bonomo gets a yellow card on that play.
So Kronberg is back up, thankfully. And it looks like a double switch or triple switch. Oh, a triple switch coming for Montreal. So they will go to the bullpen here momentarily. And Tabla, Joly, Chouanière, some fresh legs coming into this game. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea here, Sofiane.
No, at this point, you can see the beginning of the second half, FC Montreal has not been as sharp offensively, and maybe adding some more different kind of players, different styles, to be able to input their own style and explore the game for FC Montreal.
And when you have 5 substitutions, you can make a triple substitution.
Exactly, and it almost counts as 1.
Sort of. Kind of.
But it counts as 3.
Yes,
actually.
it counts as 3, but
I was good at math, to be honest. Just a disclaimer.
It doesn't show.
It doesn't show. It's quite unfortunate.
So the substitutions will not come on just yet. So we'll have to wait a little longer for those. Kronberg skies one to midfield, well over the midfield stripe. New York able to head that one forward. Tyler Adams plays it to Derek Etienne. Etienne tries to split a couple of Montreal players unable to do so, but New York does maintain possession.
Good job by Williams to get the ball there.
Tyler Adams, swing it out to his left for Bilyeu. Plays it back to Aaron Long. Adams gets it to Carroll. And Simon Lemire putting some pressure on Carroll. And that one goes out. And now it looks like we'll see these substitutions. So Zach Secunda coming out for Charles Joly. Jean-Yves Tabla, Balou Jean-Yves Tabla coming in for Philippe Lincourt-Joseph. And Simon Lemire coming out for David Chouanière. So two of the players who were on that trip to Costa Rica that got rerouted back to Canada because of an eruption, a volcano eruption, are now on the pitch. Didn't start, but they will be coming off the bench. So the triple substitution is made, and we'll see if Montreal can get a spark here.
Exactly, they need that spark in the second half. Red Bulls have been more dangerous, basically more dangerous than FC Montreal. Montreal have been a bit sleepy offensively after what we saw in the first half. And it's important to recognize they need some changes, and they're bringing quality players. So Morelli can go back as a full-time winger, with Charles Joly playing up front and Balou Tabla also as a forward.
And here is Junior Flemings, but Yoseke able to cut that one off. Dominguez with a good burst of speed, able to keep that one in. He played it to Morelli, who's moved down back to his normal position of winger here with Charles Joly coming on. Here's M. Kongilwa, and that one off a Red Bull player and out of play.
Nice run by Nkongilwa.
Nice run. Nkongilwa gets away from a Red Bull player. He'll cross it, looking for Morelli. The one touch, saved by Mira, but good build up from Montreal.
Good build up. Nkongilwa with the run, confident, saw they can beat his man, beat two Red Bulls 2 players, and Morelli's volley wasn't the strongest, wasn't the best. Again, Mara was not challenged. Didn't have to make a great save, but the idea is there.
He didn't have to make a great save, because he was in good position.
Exactly.
In all fairness.
You wish the shot was a bit stronger.
But it was
faster.
a one-touch. It was a tough one. It was a one-touch ball.
I agree. I won't. I'm not having my expectation on these young men, but you could feel that all the build-up deserves a finishing that's worthy of it, and you can feel these players want to finish and have and score a beautiful goal at home at Complexe Sportif Claude-Robillard.
Derek Etienne will take this. Or will he? Not sure what happened there, as it was Bilyeu that ended up coming up and taking that one. And advantage given to the Red Bulls, but they couldn't take advantage there, as I believe that was Etienne who hit the deck pretty hard. He did. Referee gave the advantage, but New York unable to capitalize. 60th minute here. Still 0-0 between the Red Bulls and New York Red Bulls 2 and FC Montreal. Very entertaining game thus far. Here's Kronberg, but that one bounces over Morelli, goes out of play. Here's Bilyeu, throws it to Bonomo. Morelli wins the ball back, but Bilyeu does a good job there to win possession for New York. Powder plays it back to Adams, who gets it to Williams. And that one is off Dominguez and out for a throw-in once again for the Red Bulls. Bonomo looking to get away from a couple of Montreal players. That one hops off Geffrard's foot, and a great scoring opportunity for New York, but a big save from Eric Kronberg.
Kronberg was huge once again. He's keeping a clean sheet, and Red Bulls 2 again out of nothing. They're able to create chances. Bonomo was free on a throw. He beats Dominguez, who overcommits. He goes for a very smart low cross, efficient. Geffrard misses the pass to be able to block, and Kronberg makes a huge save against Etienne. We know Etienne how talented he is, and another block shot by FC Montreal to save a goal.
Charbonneau looking for the long ball. Joly, who just came on, kind of lost his footing there, and a nice play there by Morelli to step up. He ends up blocking it, but it does go out for a goal kick. Ryan Mira is going to have a little more work to do.
Aaron Long was feeling the pressure there, but was able to come out with a goal kick for his team. But good pressure by Joly and Morelli on that play.
Aaron Long, second-round pick of the Portland Timbers back in 2014. He spent 2015 with Seattle Sounders 2, and where they actually converted him to a center back. So this is really a year 2 as a center back for Aaron Long. And so far, it's been a solid afternoon for him. Can't really complain about his body of work.
So for a good duo with Carl, they have they're able to stave off any crosses as much as they can. When FC Montreal was able to send the ball into the box and send people into the box, so good job by New York Red Bull 2. Hands the clean sheet right now.
Here is Long. Play it up the left-hand side, and here's Bilyeu with Charbonneau in front of him. Bilyeu stops, looking for Noah Powder, but Dominguez there, and he breaks that one up nicely, and another corner coming to the New York Red Bulls 2. Derek Etienne will take this one. He'll continue to take them. He's taken almost every set piece in this game. Etienne sends one into the box, headed away by James Jeffrard. Here is Powder, one-on-one battle with Balou. Got a handful of jersey there, but Balou gets away. Here's Belangoyet up the right-hand side. Morelli will cross. Joly tries to slide to get there, but the ball just gets by him. And unfortunately, Chouanière not able to keep it in play.
Again, the idea is there. The finishing is not there yet, but we like the ambition and the ambition what's happening on the field right now. The substitutes are having an impact, immediate impact. Balou on the run basically opened.
And our first mention of Balou, our first real mention of him in this game. Guy who has, it's been reported, there's a lot of Premier League interest in his services. The young 17-year-old from the Ivory Coast. Very dynamic player. Here's Chouanière. Gets it to the left for Mkongilwa. Mkongilwa will cross. But Bilyeu there to break it up. Sends it out of play. Montreal throw incoming. Hear the supporters chanting for the home team. Nice play from Chouanière to get the ball to Mkongilwa. That one broken up again by Long, sends it back out of play. Another throw-in coming from Montreal. And now they're starting to put some pressure.
Exactly. Red Bulls 2 that feel a bit under siege, even though they're very calm, cool, and collected. FC Montreal needs to be more smarter on their passes. They need to cross the ball into the box right away and make the Red Bulls 2 move around and unbalance them. And they have done a little bit outside the box. They need to do the same thing when they get close to the box. Maybe a hard shot, shots on goal, and identify one-on-one battles that could be won right there.
Shot from Joly that ends up being blocked by New York. Yoseke to Belangoyet. Tyler Adams gets a foot on that. Now some pressure on Yoseke, but he's able to get it to the right side for Dominguez. But Bilyeu there, and he breaks that up nicely. Here's Bonomo.
Yes, on the right.
Bonomo broken up nicely there by James Jeffrard. And he'll opt for that long ball for Balou.
He has Morelli with him.
Balou on the right side. Can he make something out of this? Being leaned on from Long. He ends up getting the ball by Long, but unable to find space in the New York box. Here's Chouanière with a nice move on the right side. The cross! Kicked away by the Red Bulls. Throw-in coming from Montreal. Montreal really pressing.
Unfortunately, no one followed the run. I'm not sure if this communication where Chouanière's pass was going. Was there Joly making the run? Anyone else? But beautiful play by Chouanière, who's been very active, and Balou right before.
Chouanière loses possession, and here come the Red Bulls. Junior Flemings, who we haven't heard much from in this second half. Flemings run one-on-one with Charbonneau. Charbonneau does a good job to cut him off. Still, and an opportunity there, but Kronberg goes down again. Second time he's hit the deck, and he's shaken up again in this second half.
Junior Fleming's follow-through was not the safest thing to do, and even though he saw that maybe Kronberg didn't hold on the ball as much, but they shouldn't have to dive his way to try and score. You see right there, Flemings one-on-one. Charbonneau pushes him. Kronberg goes to get it. Flemings continue.
I mean, he's got no shot at that ball.
Well, he actually shot the ball.
But I mean, he's got no chance at that ball when he goes for it, when he slides there.
It's true, but he still went with a slide to actually kick the ball into Kronberg. So I'm not sure it was intentional. The referee didn't see any bad intention from Junior Flemings. It was sort of fair game in a way, but Kronberg, as a goalkeeper, expects to be more protected by the referee right there, and so the foul makes sense in a way. But Junior Flemings was actually, that dove tackle for the ball. But yes, it is potentially dangerous.
Kronberg back on his feet. These guys were looking for Tabla, but Long was able to get there first. Plewa breaks that one up. And here come the Red Bulls again. It's Derek Etienne on the right-hand side. He'll cross it in, looking for Bonomo. The header on and just wide. Great opportunity from New York.
Beautiful play, and on that play, Red Bulls were able to create space. No one was really marking anyone. In the sense, Jeffrar and Charbonneau were going up to cover Etienne and Flemings. And Bonomo was alone, sort of in no man's land, being covered by Dominguez, who saw that Bonomo was alone and basically maybe helped to, disturb him a little bit long enough to be able to miss his header. It kind of helped to a little push behind his back right there.
Kronberg,
so good job by Dominguez.
With a line drive intercepted by New York, but Bilyeu just sends it long, ends up going all the way back to Kronberg. Played forward, looking for Morelli. Morelli against Bilyeu. Both of them get a piece of it, but Morelli ends up with the ball on his foot. Tyler Adams comes to help him out, and a foul there as Adams is taken down by Morelli. And it looks like New York is going to go and make a substitution here shortly. Not just yet, but it looks like their first one of the game is coming. I remind you, Montreal made the rarely seen triple sub here earlier in this half. Of course, 5 substitutions aside in the USL.
But the impact was pretty much immediate from those players.
Yes, absolutely.
Balou, Chouanière, and Joly making runs and making things happen.
Seke heads that one forward, but broken up by Plewa. Here is Balou, and Belangoyet ends up losing possession to Bonomo, and here come the Red Bulls again. Powder with a left-footed pass looking to the right there, but it is broken up by Montreal. Montreal's clearance ends up getting intercepted here, and here's Williams. Powder swings it out right. The cross coming in. Dominguez able to head that one away from the Montreal box, but the Red Bulls maintain possession. Back on the left side, Dominguez has Etienne behind him, but he's okay to get it to Kronberg.
Very confident there. Dominguez takes it back to Kronberg. Kronberg takes his time and kicks it away to Chouanière, who's alone on the left side, but
and Kronberg just missed him.
Too far.
That one goes over his head. Williams. Nice little give and go there with Plewa. New York maintained possession in the Montreal half. Well, Etienne tried to sneak that ball into Bonomo, but broken up there by Jean-Luc Charbonneau. Here's Etienne again. Another nice play there from M. Kongilwa to break that one up. Montreal's turn to try to get something going, but that one is, I believe that is Joly who sent that one off a Red Bull player and out of play.
We see that both teams are trying to play their own, each their own counter-attacking phases there and trying to get a quick goal. But right now, Kronberg has been key, and Mara has not been challenged as much as we would like if we were FC Montreal. But in this case, both teams are still keeping the game very entertaining.
Charbonneau with the long right-footed pass, looking for Morelli, but that long ball just hasn't seemed to work. And Montreal's not an overly big team, so it's hard to get that one working. But there's a long through ball there from New York, but unable to connect with Derek Etienne. Here's M. Kongilwa coming up the left-hand side, looking for Chouanière. Chouanière plays it back into his half, plays it back for Jeffrard. Long ball, broken up nicely by Long as Joly tried to make a run to get behind Long. Red Bulls 2 back in Montreal's half. Here's Bonomo, enters the box, the strike, and it goes wide. Did Kronberg get a piece of it? Yes, he did. Substitution coming from both sides first. So Devin Williams will come off for Dan Metzger. That's the first sub for New York. And Montreal will also make a substitution. Fabrice Vuvuma
will come on for
Vuvuma, the 18-year-old from Cameroon, will come on for Novello Yoseke, who I think you really liked in this game, Sofia.
They really had a excellent performance in the first half. Not as present in the second half as Red Bulls 2 had more of the ball, but to be honest, it was key and really synced up very well with Louis Benongoyet on throughout the game. So good job by Yoseke.
0-0 here, Red Bulls 2 and FC Montreal. 72 minutes gone in this one. Montreal still looking for their first win, second goal at home. Balou Tabla had the first against Toronto FC, and that one goes right under Aaron Long's foot. Montreal not able to capitalize. And Belangoyet bumped by Metzger, who just came into this game, and Belangoyet earns his team a foul. Louis as well. Excellent first half. Obviously not as noticeable when Montreal doesn't have the ball in the second half, but overall a very, very strong game.
Exactly.
Wearing the captain's armband.
Yeah, the captain's been very key, been a real leader on the pitch, and really represents a sort of symbol of what is happening out there in the intensity, the pressure, the defensive awareness, and the offensive sort of ambition to go up. And honestly, he has been key. Him and Yoseke were very much in sync, and we'll see how himself will help Fabrice Vouvouma integrate the game in a very very integral part of the game with maybe less than 20 minutes left or less in the game.
And that ball up the right sideline goes out of play. Montreal throwing. Here is Vouvouma with his first touch of the game, and it's not a good one. Here's Noah Powder with the left-footed strike. Goes well wide, but not a good first touch from Vouvouma.
Making a pass to your opponent's legs is fun, but the efficiency of it.
I don't know how fun it is.
And not exactly for Fabrice, but sort of nutmeg pass, whatever that was. But to be honest, you put your team at risk, and you're sort of the defensive midfielder. You need to be more precise, more aware of what you're doing in your surroundings. So
Vouvouma with the header there, plays it forward, but Tyler Adams there to intercept. Metzger plays it out to the right-hand side. Switch over to the left. This is Biliou, who takes down Morelli. No call there. Red Bulls throw coming. Adams passes up the opportunity to do that. Red Bulls 2 maintain possession. Biliou heads it forward. Here's Powder, much more involved here in this second half. Powder cutting to the middle of the field, opts to play it back, and that's Carroll, the center back. Jolie putting some pressure on him, forcing Carroll to make a decision. That's on the right-hand side, blocked by, I believe that was M. Kongilwa. And New York maintains possession, though, as they attack down the right-hand side. Ball played into the box for Flemings. Plewa one-on-one with M. Kongilwa. M. Kongilwa sticks with him. It goes out for a corner kick, but good defensive effort there.
For the effort back,
young fullback
who's been going down a notch as a fullback after the substitution in the second half. And Rebels 2 looking to put more and more cross into the box, especially with Bonomo asking for the ball. And yet another corner kick for the Rebels 2.
Derek Etienne will take this one again. Swing it into the box, and the header on from Flemings there, and the strike blocked again by Charbonneau. Carroll keeps possession. He turns to his right, plays it out for Etienne. Will cross it into the box. There is a height mismatch off the bar. That one hit the left goalpost. Stayed out.
Aaron Long, good job, Aaron Long. But the mismatch in the height, and there were 4 Red Bulls 2 players in the box, marked by 2 FC Montreal players. You could feel and smell the disaster coming up, and lucky for Kronberg that the goalpost was hit. We see right there on the cross, the first cross, Long with the shot, blocked by Jean-Luc Charbonneau, cleared by Louis Benongoyet, and the subsequent cross coming into the box gives a free header for New York Red Bulls 2, but there was not enough.
And here's New York on the break now, coming down the right-hand side. The cross to Flemings there, just over goal. What an opportunity for Junior Flemings, and he puts it high and wide.
What a quick play by Red Bulls 2, not wasting any time, and a nice build-up between Bonomo and Junior Flemings on that play.
Crisis averted there for Montreal.
That's what we call a counterattack, a classic counterattack. And FC Montreal is feeling the heat, and they need to produce offensively. Even if they score down, they need to score a goal. They cannot afford to lose the way they've been playing.
Like I said in the pregame, Sofiane, Alessandro Ricci is a Red Bull killer. He's on the bench. Montreal has 1 substitution left. He's got 4 goals in 3 games against the Red Bull.
You see on the replay there, Bonomo finding Flemings with a beautiful cross. Kronberg goes to cover it, but Flemings too high on that play. But good, fortunate for FC Montreal, but kudos to Rebels too, really identifying situation where they can really pounce on them, and they have been the better team overall offensively.
Here's Plewa. Again, New York coming down the right-hand side. The cross, though, goes well behind Eric Kronberg, and it is out of play. And Marco Dominguez looks like he has cramping issues. Young midfielder with a great effort today, playing his first pro game at right back.
And will probably need medical attention, or
it
at
looks
least
like training staff will come on here. And it looks like that substitution, the final one, is about to be made. And it looks like my wish is about to be granted, Sofiane. It looks like Alessandro Ricci is getting ready to come on.
That would be good news for FC Montreal, with the history for Ricci playing as Rebels too. But at this point, you know, they have the players to create something. I mean, Ricci's profile will bring the player who can really, you know, shoot, have the final shot, the execution, and score that important goal. And that's Ricci's profile. You know, he can create. You know, you could say it's very similar to Morelli or Chouanier or even Balou in a way, the way he's creative. But his specialty is to be a serial killer in front of the goal, and that's what he does.
Led the team in goals last year with 9. Not bad, 4 against one team. That is the New York Red Bulls too. We'll see if he can get on the board here and spark the Montreal attack.
Dominguez coming out after coming out temporarily out of the pitch, and
Nike's a proud partner of the USL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. You can also go to nike.com/soccer. Kronberg skies one to midfield, puts it back into play. And the Red Bulls too maintain possession. Here's Derek Etienne. He had Metzger making a run on the right, opted not to give it to him. He plays it back to Tyler Adams, who gets it back to Etienne. Shot blocked. Another corner kick. I believe that was M. Kongilwa who got a piece of that before it went out of play.
With so little numbers coming out for Red Bulls too, they basically had 2 players coming up and really able to really, you know, instill fear into 6 FC Montreal players. That's how good they are and how confident they are in their way they play, and they get yet again another corner kick.
And so the substitution officially going to be made now, as Fabio Morelli, who started the game up top, moved down after Charles Joly came on to play the wing, and now he's coming off for Alessandro Ricci.
He had a good game, Morelli. Sacrificed himself and really did great for the team. Good job by Morelli, and hopefully Ricci
sends one into the box. It goes over Dominguez, but offside, and Montreal get the ball back as Etienne tried to play it again on that right-hand side. $80 minutes gone here. Montreal and New York still tied 0-0. Just over 10 minutes remaining. Can one of them get on the board? Junior Flemings with the best chance so far in this second half, but he put it over goal. And we'll see if Montreal can go the other way and create.
Bonomo with a good header.
Bonomo had a good header.
Aaron Long's goal post.
I like the Flemings.
No, Fleming was the one that you said to yourself, oh my God, that's going in, but it did not.
And here is Powder. Plays it to Junior Flemings. Dominguez in front of him. He'll cross it. M. Kongilwa there to head that one away before it got to Derek Etienne. And Chouanier and Plewa involved in an interesting battle on that right-hand side. Kronberg comes up and he's bumped again. It's the 3rd time, and now Kronberg's upset. That's a 3rd time in this second half that Kronberg's been bumped.
And he's not happy, making sure to tell the referee, you got to protect the goalkeepers, and players need to respect the goalkeeper inside his box. It wasn't a 1v1 in the air. Kronberg had the advantage that he was going for the ball, and that shouldn't happen. A 3rd time in the second half, like you said, Joey. Kind of unacceptable, and mind-boggling that, you know, players actually try and hurt another player. That it doesn't make sense. You can see right there, player going for the cross after Chouanier losing the ball. Kronberg going for the ball. Fleming is barely actually makes the jump, but Kronberg unhappy with the tackle there, with the hit.
Louis Belangoyet plays it to Alessandro Rigi. First touch of the game for number 49. Red Bull's able to break it up though, and it is cleared.
Now the challenge for Rigi, like it was for the Tribute substitute, is to integrate yourself quickly into the team, and the team needs also to adapt to you. And with 10 minutes left or less, and you need a goal to try and win the game at home, it's key to try to integrate yourself and keeping things simple from both sides, whether your teammates or yourself who just came in. So it's going to be key for Rigi and the team to try and make something happen right there.
Adams intercepts, and New York going the other way. Here is Noah Powder. Looks to his left for Junior Fleming. Fleming's there, crosses it in. Broken up nicely by Montreal, but Adams gets possession back for New York. Fleming's with the cross. Bonomo there, off his foot, and just goes out of play. Mkongilwa there, tries to win it. It goes out of play for a New York Red Bulls 2 throw-in.
Good hustle by Mkongilwa, but Red Bulls 2 managed to get the ball yet again.
Here's Adams looking for Flemings, but that one headed away from danger by Marco Dominguez. And here is Louis looking on the right side for Charles Joly, but Aaron Long in good position there, wins the ball back for the Red Bulls and stuffs out the attack.
It's all a question of inches, and if the ball was a bit faster, stronger, a bit more on the right, Joly would have more space to really beat Aaron Long, because he can beat him one-on-one with his speed. So tough luck for FC Montreal, but kudos to Red Bulls 2, staying calm and collected.
Here's Metzger. Send a long one into the box. Kronberg came out, but he ended up hesitating. That ball crossed back in. Etienne's first touch lets him down. The ball comes right outside the Montreal box. Etienne still there. Mkongilwa, nice job to block it. And Jean-Luc Charbonneau clears that one, but Red Bulls maintain possession. Here's another ball down the right-hand side for Etienne. He'll try to play it into the box. Charbonneau over his head and just wide. Charbonneau ends up hitting the deck, but he did what he had to do.
Flemings had a free header waiting for him there to go clear scoring chance, and once again, FC Montreal surviving and under siege in their own box for the past at least 20 minutes against Red Bulls 2.
Cross into the box, and Bonomo there. And it looked like they kind of went head-to-head. I believe that's Mkongilwa who hit the deck. Bonomo's back up, and that was a solid shot that Mkongilwa took in the Montreal box. He's still down. He's on his back. And it looked like he got clipped in the head.
He's not happy.
And he's frustrated.
I think Friday he was hoping for a foul to be called, to be honest, but not sure what happened. He's up. He seems okay. We'll see how he feels right after, but to be honest, he has been a real warrior for FC Montreal as a left wing, and also as a fullback.
The next game on the road is against Richmond. That's next Saturday, May 28th at 7. You can catch that on the USL YouTube channel. But right now, there's still 6 minutes of work to do here at Complexe Sportif Claude-Robillard. And this game and these 3 points very much up for grabs for Montreal. Kronberg boots one forward, looking for Charles Joly, but New York able to break that one up. Metzger there, that ball goes over both he and Belangoyet, but Louis able to recover. Here's Balou. That ball played on the right side here to Rigi, but he's offside. And it's safe to say he doesn't agree.
Red Bulls 2 picking up where they left off, playing quickly on the counter.
And a nice ball winning there from Belangoyet. He'll slip one into the box looking for Rigi, but a little too long. The feisty midfielder just couldn't get onto the end of that one. Biliou plays it long, looking for Bonomo, but Charbonneau there and clears, and it has to be said, Sofiane, Charbonneau, normally a fullback, playing a very good game at center back today.
Zanka has been key and has been really playing simple and keeping
Metzger to Flemings. That one played into the box. That one goes off Powder and it rolls straight to Eric Kronberg. And here's Montreal, Chouanière building speed, looking for Rigi on the right-hand side. Rigi cuts into the New York box. He'll take on Biliou. That ball crossed.
Dangerous
and broken up by Tyler Adams. A nice play by Rigi. Montreal earns the throw-in.
So much speed generated by Chouanière on that play to really spring on Rigi for a beautiful cross.
Balou over to Louis. And No foul called. Louis taken down. Tried to give and go with Rigi. And the official says play on. Charbonneau heads that one away from danger. 86 minutes gone here in Montreal. Still 0-0. Both teams pressing. Trying to create and get the 3 points. Adams plays it back for Noah Powder. To the right for Carroll. Play one. Carroll with a little give and go there. Tyler Adams comes back. A little bit of a heavy touch, and David Chouanier almost got there.
Rebels still trying to sell the rhythm a little bit. Obviously looking for the long balls with Bonomo making calls.
There is Bonomo taken down again. Solid contact there with a Montreal defender who remains down. Montreal have possession. Joly looking for the long ball for Rigi. Rigi ends up getting there.
He has Balou in the
One-on-one
box.
with Bilyeu. Balou's in the box. A nice move by Rigi to go down the right side. The shove from Bilyeu. Rigi centers. Nobody home.
And Rigi unfortunately did not go for the dive and went for the kill, and unfortunately could not get a decent pass or a decent shot going. And unfortunately, unlucky.
And you saw the forearm go there from
It was
Bilyeu.
pretty clear. Bilyeu, that was a foul, but the referee could not call. He gave advantage, and it was fair for the referee to do so.
Here's Bonomo. Vuvuma ends up clearing. Dominguez will play it back for Jeffrard.
The game has officially opened up even more than expected.
Both teams want these 3 points. And here is Chouanier coming down the left-hand side.
Chouanier.
One-on-one with Carroll. Carroll, nice job there to stop Chouanier in his tracks and win back possession.
Bonomo alone and finding space, but Charbonneau yet again being key. Great positioning by the young man.
M. Kongilwa on the left-hand side. That ball played back into the middle for Vuvuma. Vuvuma, the second half sub, looking for the left footer M. Kongilwa on the left-hand side. M. Kongilwa plays it back into the middle for Louis. They're going back down, going back to the well. Alessandro Rigi on the right-hand side. He's got Dominguez on his right. Tried to play it into the box, but that one blocked by Bilyeu. Here's Balou.
Nice run by
Burst
Balou.
of speed. He'll cut into the box. Balou surrounded by Red Bull shirts. Finally gets a shot off, and it's blocked. And Derek Etienne recovers for New York. And he's going the other way. He'll be content to slow things down. And he'll try the long ball looking for Bonomo. Charbonneau there covering Bonomo. Size advantage to New York. But Charbonneau in good position here.
Adams
Ball
with the
crossed
ball.
into the middle. Here's Adams to Metzger. Metzger will play it out right for Bonomo again. But Kronberg right there and makes another save.
Joly with the run, one-on-one against Long.
Joly and Long. A nice touch to settle that one down by Joly. But Carroll comes back to break that one up. Keep up to date with the USL all season long by visiting the new USLsoccer.com for everything you need to know about the USL. That's USLsoccer.com. Exciting times in Montreal at Claude-Robillard here today. Both teams going back and forth. No team able to find the back of the net. But still some time. Here's Flemings with the header.
The goal.
Goal!
And the goal.
With
yet again
in
another
the 90th
cross.
minute, Junior Flemings finds a way, gets one by Kronberg, and that is going to be heartbreaking for Montreal.
Heartbreaking. Looking at the play, deserve a Rebels yet again. They've been crossing all day long. Set pieces, corner kick, crosses from open play. Fleming rewarded for, a few scoring chances he had and a few fouls he committed trying to go for headers. And Flemings with a beautiful goal, unmarked by FC Montreal, and it's really a bit of a downer for FC Montreal, who has played so well, really almost scored. Rigi igniting even more what FC Montreal is able to bring in with trouble substitution.
Not over yet, because we are now into added time. 4 minutes of added time coming up, so still time for Montreal to find that equalizer.
We saw the cross there, perfect cross. And Dominguez didn't have his man. It happens. So good job by Rebels too on that goal.
Here's Rigi on the right-hand side. He'll cut to the middle. And a nice ball for Balou Tabla. Gets it to Chouanier on the left side. Chouanier shot! Go! Oh, and it looked like it went in. Hit the side of the goal.
Outside.
And this place almost erupted as it looked like Chouanier was about to tie the game. And now Bilyeu is going to he's going to sit down in the box. Rigi's going to try to get him up. And Bilyeu hobbling
Still enough time for FC Montreal to make something happen, maybe less than 4 minutes now. And we saw the magic solution. Passing the ball on the ground quickly to either Rigi or Balou. They make the run and create space, as Red Bulls' defense has to respect the speed and really back away. So same thing as FC Montreal had to do. So it's key for FC Montreal to do the same thing, and they have less than 4 minutes now to try to tie the game.
And the Red Bulls are about to make another substitution here. But Montreal can't be concerned with that. Here's Bonomo, who's deep in Montreal territory now. Maybe he should go to the flag, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Try to eat as much time as he can. He goes down, but a good job by Montreal to win the ball back and keep it in play. Rigi with Billy all over him, but New York ends up getting possession. Here's the goal scorer, Flemings. And Flemings is going to run to the corner, try to eat up as much of the clock as he can. 1:30 already gone. And that one off the flag.
Still in play.
Stays in play. And Dominguez, that one goes off a Red Bull player. It's a foul. And Dominguez with the quick start. There's Belangoyet who swings it out to the left. Aaron Mkongilwa, half of this extra time, 4 minutes of extra time is gone. That long ball from
imprecise.
Not even close.
No, you need to aim for the right wing right now. It's all about Rigi and Balou right now to be able to create something. They have the speed and talent to take one-on-one Red Bull 2 players.
And Bilio goes down again, much to Alessandro Rigi's frustration. Mera's going to throw the ball out of play.
Billy will be asked to step out.
Is going to come off here for David Nudgem.
You see where Rigi, nice dummy by to Balou. Balou finds Chouanière with the control. The angle is difficult to score from there. Mera had the angle covered,
close,
but
so I'll tell you that.
it was close. But Mera had it covered, and the shot was, looked gorgeous. But Red Bulls 2 again didn't seem to panic.
Less than a minute and a half remaining. And Montreal will be content to give this ball back because Mera did throw it out of play with Bilyu injured. So now there's roughly 1 minute remaining in this one, and added time. And that throw-in never even made it into play. Montreal gets possession back, and time is ticking. Less than a minute remaining in added time. Montreal down 1-0 to the Red Bulls. Jeffrard looking for Joly, but that one just a little too long as Mera able to scoop it up. 40 seconds left in added time. Mera content to slow things down here for New York as they're very close to earning 3 points on the road and going to 4-0 on the season away from Red Bull Arena. Powder breaks that up, but Chouanière is there. Burst of speed, and Powder takes him down. Montreal will have to play quickly. This is going to be a last-ditch effort. Everybody's going to have to get forward. And here is Chouanière. Last-ditch effort for Montreal. This is it. Comes down to this. Can they get the tying goal? Montreal need to press.
Red Bulls 2 really keeping it tight, not giving any much space passing lane. They need
here is
talent to come through.
Gets it into the box. Joly's there, and the Red Bulls will clear. Fourth official still.
Throw in for the Red Bulls.
And it's going to be a throw-in for the Red Bulls. And another player goes down. It's Aaron Long. And we're at about 4:30 gone in added time. It was originally supposed to be 4 minutes. Surprised that the official hasn't called this one just yet. And unfortunately, it looks like a great effort is going to go to waste as Montreal unable to find the back of the net, unable to come up with 3 points. They'll fall to 0-3 at home, 0-8 on the season, and still just 3 goals for.
It's a waste in results, but it's a good thing to develop players and be able to show what they can do. And they have shown that they can play a great game. Hopefully they can continue this way and get a win next game.
And the official is letting this game go on. I guess maybe because Bilyu went down.
Exactly, a few.
And that will do it. The New York Red Bulls 2 come into Montreal and steal 3 points from FC Montreal here at Claude-Robillard Sports Complex. Sofiane, unfortunately, Montreal doesn't come away with the 3 points. good effort, some good moments, but again, the finish in the final third just isn't.
Exactly, it killed them, and in a sense, we saw the spark that came from Balou and Chouanière and Jolie, but even more, like you said, the New York Rebel killer Alessandro Ricci, who
he had his chances.
who really took the offensive side, the offensive chances to another level. And this game could have deserved a draw, could have been a 1-1, 2-2 draw. And unfortunately for FC Montreal, the Rebels too had the most dangerous scoring chances, and they capitalized on the most, in a sense, like a regular cross, a dangerous run by Flemings, who scored that gorgeous header, a free header, and it kind of, you gotta feel bad for these young men, FC Montreal, but they're playing against other young men in front of them, called the New York Rebels too, and they have done their job. They have been more dominant, but FC Montreal could have deserved at least 1 point the way they played. Offensively, it was interesting. A makeshift formation to start the game that played better than they did in the first half, they did in the second half. When the subs came in, they added more chances and more scoring chances for FC Montreal. So Olafo has a lot of work, the whole staff, to psychologically surround these players, to handle defeat, handle losing streaks. But at the same time, what they played, what they show on the pitch is high quality. So you can be proud of that for the future.
FC Montreal's next game on the road at City Stadium in Richmond. That one will get underway at 7. You can watch it right here on the USL YouTube channel. The next game at home, Saturday, June 4th, 3 p.m. right here at Complex Sportif Claude-Robillard in Montreal against the Rochester Rhinos, an old rival of the Montreal Impact.
Exactly. So we're measuring to see how they handled the Rhinos team, the USL champions of last year, and how they're gonna, they have a game against the Richmond Kickers next week, and they need to handle the psychological effect of losing so many games, in the sense vis-a-vis how well they were playing. And once again, they lose a game 1-0. They haven't conceded more than 2 goals. And this concluded a beautiful game. Unfortunately, Rebels 2 wins. Unfortunately, the game was beautiful.
7 losses out of 8 games by 1 goal, Sofiane. And from Complex Sportif Claude-Robillard in Montreal, it was FC Montreal 1, New York Red Bull, or FC Montreal 0, New York Red Bulls 2-1. For Sofiane Benzaza, I'm Joey Alfieri saying good night and be safe.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League may not be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent from the United Soccer League.